Yo, I ain't had to make sure my mic working. Yo, alright, let's get busy. Y'all know exactly what time it is. Let's go to Twitter. I know it's some news in here. Hopefully, it's a Saturday, so it should be some news in here. At least. Damn, boy, be a whole lot of. Be a whole lot of thingness on there. Jesus. What's that word, H3? What's that word, man? Yo, if you in here right now, make sure you like the stream up, like the stream up, like the stream up, you dig? Let me go in that real quick, you feel me? Appreciate whoever like the stream. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. All right, let's get into the news, man. Let's get straight into the news. Boom, bam, pop. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Victor Wembanyama has won Magic Johnson Western Conference Finals MVP trophy. Facts, big W's for Victor. Spurs will face the New York Knicks in the NBA Finals. Also, more big dubs. Playboy Mac got pressed after referring to Ye by his former name, Kanye. Yeah, you should already know this though, Max, man. Come on, bro. Whatever the fuck. That's a fact. That's a fact. W black man. Clavicular and Deshae both found out they had chlamydia at the same time. What? Finals meme coin pumping. You always talk about some goddamn meme coins, bro. W meme coins though. So he just found out he had chlamydia and he don't use condoms. Jesus Christ, clavicular. W chlamydia. Maybe I should say W to that. Yeah, I don't know if clavicular is trolling, but brother, you can't chlamydia don't just go away, brother, man. You gotta take them pills for 5 days. At least me referencing what the Shay just said. The Shay has it all. Wait, what? The Shay finds out he's infected with every STD known to mankind in Houston. Nah, hold on, bro. Nah, that was just funny. Jesus. The Shay doing any type of content, bro. I guess since everybody moved to kick, it's like, yeah, bro, it's a free for all. Let's do whatever content. Uh, Black people sarcasm is fucking hilarious. White people can't never tell. Yeah, that's a fact. PSG has won the UEFA Champions League after defeating Arsenal on penalties. This is their second Champions League title. Okay. His video man tears down his home with an excavator after this. Wait, what? After his wife told him the marriage was over. Okay. Is it his house? Is it his crib though? Well, I'm assuming it's both of their cribs. They married, so I mean, but what could they do about this? Like, what's she gonna do? Try to sue him for him tearing down his own house? How does this work? Causing for first of all, he's facing charges of causing a catastrophe. They acted like he took the whole ocean and like threatened to destroy the city with the ocean. Like a catastrophe. When I think of a catastrophe, bro, I think of like a tsunami or a hurricane or a tornado. What? Well, I guess you could say this is. Well, I guess this meets level of catastrophe. Now you know how pissed you gotta be to jump in the excavator and do that to your crib. He made sure nobody could get. Oh, he made sure nobody get the house. Not even a bank. Yeah, that's a big W right there though. If that was his goal, he achieved whatever he needed to achieve. White man when their wife say no family fatigue. Okay. Wife says marriage is over. Husband bet the house is over too. Told the whole house up, man. That's crazy, bro. Um, Funny Mike's baby mama and long-time girlfriend accuses him of having two children with another woman and allegations that he physically assaulted her in front of their kids. What? Not Funny Mike. Um, y'all, why F Funny Mike got two kids on the way? Okay. Um, said and beat the fuck out me in the front yard in front kids. LOL. Niggas can't take what they dish out. Shit crazy. Got kids on the way and keep going through my damn phone. Leave me and my niggas alone. Damn. Well, leave me and my niggas alone. Okay, if I'm gonna be honest, bro, what would be the point of you coming to the internet with this instead of you just see? This is why black people be failing their life, bro. Like this is why people always look at us as degenerates and low IQ and dumb and stupid and idiots and morons. Why don't you just break up with this man and be like, all right, look, it's over. We no longer together. I'm going on about my life. You going on about yours. What are we doing? I'm not concluded. I had a guy side of the story. Plus, since broke men deserve no pussy, rich men deserve every pussy they can get. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. W comment from this guy. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna conclude until I hit his side of the story. But even if this is true, break up with him, bro. Like, what do you want me to do? Why is you putting this on the internet for the world to see? Nobody cares. Like, what is people gonna do? Comment and tell you, yeah, girl, you should just go ahead and just leave him, and you should never be with that man. He don't be treating you right, bitch. Come on, like, do better. Should I sub? Shit, Leslie, you tell me. Do I think so? Sure. Do you think so? Sure. You feel what I'm saying? Please respect the public's privacy and don't tell us this. Big W's, big W's. I likes that. Ball, do you know this guy? Oh, I know him. You kind of make some sense. Not when you've made a vow not to. They don't deserve loyalty. That's why he's getting. That's why he's not getting that. Okay, I don't really care. Okay, this is the story of the average American couple nowadays. Mind you, he just lost somebody and she going on the internet trying to make shit about her. Jesus. To be honest, I don't give a fuck. That nigga been cheating on you. That nigga been cheating on you, been entertaining the fuckery. But staying, wait, been, been entertaining the fuckery by staying and cheating back instead of getting the fuck on. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, he's saying that she been entertaining the fuckery by staying and cheating back instead of just leaving. Yeah, that's stupid. Because why is she saying? What was her whole point of saying? Yeah, I like that sub. Have a good. Appreciate that, Leslie. Big W's. I don't get what was her point of saying. Yeah, you got kids on the way, but you still going through my phone. Why don't you just leave me and my niggas alone, man? Why don't you just leave this nigga? If he cheating on you, he got kids on the way. Leave him. So point is stand. I don't want to hear all that the same excuses. Oh my God. But you know, when you've been connected to somebody for so long and they got kids and all this, man, you can move on, bro. Trust me. The longer you stay, the more you ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself, man. So please go on about your business. Says so they both cheating on each other because she admitted to having niggas in the bottom corner. Yeah, that's a fact. Said they are so toxic but won't leave each other alone. Yeah, that's a fact. Clout chasing hoe. Clout chasing hoe been riding his dick for a bag for years now. Now the money drying up. It's assault. Inside kids, bitch, please. Bro's running the whole daycare expansion pack. I thought nobody would. I thought nobody would notice. Uh, Females always turn on y'all. Y'all still out here loving them, cuffing them, spending money on them. All for them to be in another nigga's face talking about how bad. Wait, talking bad about you because she's salty. Or accusations on you trying to ruin your image. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. She needs to just go ahead and get the fuck on. So I don't care about that. OF model Bonnie Blue, who is pregnant, told in an interview that she plans to turn her baby shower into a golden shower. Yeah, this bitch has no fucking morals. Jesus Christ. Don't don't you see that as a degenerate? Wait, what? Don't you see that as a degeneration of your baby? So not to mention that Bonnie Blue is gonna turn her baby shower into a golden shower. Not only is she gonna get pissed on at her baby shower, she's gonna be having sex with the people that pisses on her. Ma'am, excuse me. What are you doing, man? Come on, bro. She need to lock in with life. She's tripping, bro. But maybe she's already locked in. I wonder who the father is. And then she was just like, yeah, again, but I have to do this. Jesus, boy, like this might be worse than what's that one girl name that was rumored to be pregnant by somebody on the Nets. This was during the time where KD was on the team and Blake Griffin them, uh, Lana Rhodes. This is gonna be just like that, bro. I seen a post of them and they was well, they was saying all type of stuff about her baby. Like, oh, he got like 17,000 different DNAs in him. He got like 47 daddies. He gonna be getting bullied. He better learn how to fight because it's gonna be a lot, bro. This baby, oh man, if let me not say nothing, bro. I was gonna go nuclear. Then she used the "My Body, My Choice." Yeah, you sexualizing the baby would be nuclear work. Um, Wait, what the hell is this? NBA Ben 10 has been left permanently paralyzed by being shot, and he survived another robbery. He suffered a spinal injury that resulted in irreversible paralyzation, leaving him without sensation from the waist down. Jesus, boy. So what made them just post that now? And did that been happen? Bro, why you always talking about why you always talking about people mainstream? We need different content. As a sub, I'm giving you my feedback. Well, I'm gonna keep you all the way. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. CTR, you're a dick writer. I love when my subs get back where I'm on for feedback, but you a dick riding meat munching ass nigga. You give horrible feedback. You come in here and you type the same things. You be bro, we want different content, bro. I want this. I want that. Too bad I don't give a fuck about what you want. You bitch ass little boy. Shut up. Shut up and enjoy the content. Keep it. Why you always talk about mainstream shit, bro? Why you always sucking my dick in my chat, bitch ass nigga? What is you talking about? You answer that question, I'll answer yours, bro. No bullshit. Come on, man. Stop pole sucking and meat riding, bro. It's not good for your health. A woman has came forward claiming Dez as the father of her child and pressured her into signing what she says was a fake NDA. What? Dez got a kid out here? Or yeah, a kid? I was gonna say kids. Let's put this in like 1.25. This video 6 minutes. Jesus, ma'am. Okay, well, that was kind of nuclear for her to start off the story with. It was either Desmond or her boyfriend, and she cheated on her boyfriend with Des. Okay, that's crazy. It's nuclear work. You know what I'm saying? Don't need to cuss because you on the big screen TV at work. Okay, my nigga, what you want me to? Am I supposed to be like, oh my god, no, I couldn't curse, nigga. This is my stream. Fuck is you talking about? We always have you here, but the content needs a refresh. Man, stop all that dick riding, nigga. Shut up. Shut up and watch the shut up and watch the stream, nigga. Okay, at least she admitted she cheated. Okay. This is kind of nuclear. You said you're not a fiend for clout. Well, I guess it's kind of mixy for these type of situations. She says she's not a fiend for clout, but she came to the internet to expose the information that this is her child's father, and then okay, I guess you could say she has sort of a point because she wants to maybe she wants help with the child. I don't know, but you're pretty nuclear. Messy Maj. Ain't Messy Maj that geech ass that geechy ass nigga that be just talking about everybody business and doing all that weird shit. Female, it could possibly be the father of her adult daughter and was DNA test allegedly linked with him a few times at his due to them living in the hood. Da da da. Other than phone, well, I can't see all that, so whatever. Let's hear her out though. Said, bro, you know that's not my, bro, you know that's not my kid, but we gonna handle this the correct way. Okay, let me. Okay, I can't really tell. We need like side by side pictures to be better. She fake kind of look like him in the face, judging by this picture. Yeah, Let me see that next picture again. Let me see. Okay. Okay. I can see the resemblance. I don't get why he well, I don't get why he just didn't take the test, but whatever. What's up, Rowena Lotto? I, my bad if I botched your name. What's that word though? Shout out to everybody listening to the stream, and make sure you like the stream, and subscribe. We also on Twitch right now, twitch.tv/shop from the shot. You feel me? Same as my YouTube name. Right here, actually. This is the link. It's the link to the Twitch. Why the fuck is my stream lagging? This is pissing me off. But that's the link to the Twitch. Come to the Twitch, man. Come to the Twitch. Come to the Twitch. Thank you for not NDA, DNA testing. Da da da. Okay, so damn, this was February of last year. Okay, this. DNA test requirement. The mother agrees to participate legally for the paternity of the child. The DNA test shall be conducted in a facility mutually agree. Children, both parties. Okay. Okay. Like nobody never seen none of this though. Like how was okay? Maybe this was like a New York thing. I'm guessing because what? I ain't gonna lie. This is pretty nuclear because if she would have just damn. If I'm being 100, yes, you can place blame on both of them. But if I'm keeping it a buck 50, the all the blame really got to be placed on her because you had a man and you cheated on your man with Des, which is crazy work. You know what I'm saying? And Big W's. Okay. Is the comments going also nuclear? Let me see. I know they are. Everyone makes mistakes. How do you mistakenly take dick from someone who? Wait, how do you mistakenly take dick from someone when you're in a relationship? Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not a cloud chaser, but right here I'm giving you a whole PowerPoint slideshow. Bitch, bitch, go to the proper authorities. Facts. She may be telling the truth, but damn, shawty, cheating on your boyfriend with Dez. I already got another child too with another man. Um, and that man is on child support. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it is crazy. Unless the dude, well, unless the dude who was her boyfriend previous to her cheating is the dude that's the father, then I would see, yeah. But that's crazy. That's crazy work. No, I believe it because who the fuck lying about this? This is crazy work, bro. Hell no. What the fuck are you reading? I'm reading Twitter news by Fearbuck. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what's going on in the Twitter spaces with streamers and all that. We on Twitch also, bro. Twitch.tv. That shot from the shot, you feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. Cute Cuba's boyfriend. Let me go ahead and show you something, bro. Go ahead and get up out of here, man. With your bitch ass. Stop all that pole sucking, my nigga. I believe her because dudes like him would hit some shit like this. And she has no reason to lie. Them Clover boys hitting anything, ain't it? Said this extremely ugly ass bitch happy about all this. Um, Look how she smiles when she says she cheated on her boyfriend with it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that is crazy. Why the hell would you? I don't get why she did that anyway, but hopefully Dez get his shit together and he handle his business. You feel me? Victor ended his Miami swim week stream less than an hour after leaving. Wait, after learning it was tied to 11 Miami where he was playing out in the 2020 lawsuit, misclassified 500. Deny minimum wage and overtime pay. Okay, great news, I guess. Let's check out Yoxic. See what Yoxic got going on, man. GC crashed out on Stay Ronaldo for dying at the end of their hardcore Minecraft marathon. To Slenderman, why didn't you wear a pumpkin? What? They're gonna be doing the stream for like 90 days, bro. What's up, Uncle Spurs? W Spurs, man. They went out there and they handled business like they were supposed to. Big W's for the Spurs. Now all they got to do is go win that championship. With that banned a viewer in his Twitch chat for trying to celebrate a birthday. Immediate ban. You cannot celebrate. Wait. Immediate ban. No, you can. No, you cannot. We don't celebrate birthdays over here. Jesus. Lacey and Jason Williams have successfully cursed Shea Gilgeous-Alexander for the finals game against the Spurs by doing the ritual with his jersey. Jesus, boy. I mean, he still had 30, like 38 or something like that, 35. 2, 1. W. Lacey, W. Jason Williams for Curse and Shay Gilly, man. We need that. So it's actually working. Basketball voodoo won't stop saying the Spurs still need defense. Okay, see, already using double magic, so you just helped them, bro. Well, they actually lost, so yes, sir. WOKC lost. WOKC, man. Lake Privilege spoke to us today about the problem with ViewBot on the site. They say they now will be able to cap his viewers at a certain number. Ad revenue will not change. I ain't gonna lie, I have seen so many comments of people saying that Lacey be view botting. Which, if you have no proof of him view botting gang, why are you speaking on it? I mean, even if you feel like, oh my god, this is definitely view bot, it's like, come on, my nigga, please. I mean, nigga, you ain't got to talk in code. Dan Clancy and them came out and said that there was some view botting going on. So what we doing? Jason Green reveals Jack Jack Sep Jack Septic I personally DM'd him a nice message apologizing for his comment about having pet zoo or about having pet zoo taken. Okay, bet. What are you saying? Let me see. Um mm, Restaurant got an alpaca. Okay. The fact that people are saying doesn't, Jesus boy. The fact that people are saying doesn't Maya do this too shows how shitty this is to do. Calling her to get a reaction live is gross. Tomorrow, you dead ass right now. Jesus Christ, bro. I ain't gonna lie. People make a whole big deal. People made a big deal. Like, I didn't know people really made a big deal about this nigga. I didn't know people made a big deal about this nigga having his pet and zoo shit. Like, that's crazy work, gang. No bullshit. If I'm being 100, like, this is nuclear, bro. We gotta do better. I wonder how they feel about people who actively hunt animals and kill them. One thing I have learned about people on the internet is when people take a certain stance, I'm pretty sure he probably seen everybody commenting on Jason and dunking on this nigga. So he probably took his moment out to dunk on this nigga too or whatever, which is like whatever, which is like a whatever moment, I guess. And then seeing like he probably faced a lot of backlash from this, or realized like, yo, damn, maybe this nigga didn't know what he was doing. It's like I don't know, that's some weird shit. And then to apologize to somebody DM, if you disrespect or feel some way about somebody publicly because everybody else feels this way, be man enough to apologize publicly too, bro. You have to. Just principle. On some man shit, if I'm being 100. Marlon was supposed to be featured on Drake Iceman episode. Budget scene got scrapped entirely. Okay. W shit, W Marlon. He started crying the moment he got eliminated from the furthest part of the hardcore marathon stay Ronaldo, wasting over 26 hours of progress. Jesus boy. Okay. W's. Maybe they're gonna play that game for like 5 days or something, or 48 hours or some shit. Jason Wynn clown KSI after his team Arsenal lost to PSG in the Champions Finals. Okay. Damn, from this angle, KSI look bald. He said, I'm out here doing something, and you in your bedroom looking like a donkey. Hey, nah, that was funny. That was funny, KSI. Oh my god, bro. Ball facing backlash after successfully cursing Arsenal during the Champions League by touching the trophy league a few breaks on 24 hours earlier, claiming that Arsenal was going to win 3-1. What do they like hate Marlon and they want to like kick his ass and shit? Damn, he's pissed. Marlon's pissed off Jason when he FaceTimed him at the Champions League final game in person to clown him about Arsenal losing. So he's just successfully rage baiting niggas. Someone spotted Travis Scott in the street in the Arsenal PSG game. Shout out Travis Scott. I think he's dyslexic. I am too, though, so it doesn't matter. I suppose couldn't hold his laugh any longer after his blackjack deal after his blackjack deal looked like a statue during his $300,000 hand. Yeah, that nigga bet a $300,000 hand and won 600 grand. Whoo, boy. You know how excited I'll be. I Yeah, that's the end of the news, bro. Okay, my screen was on the entire time. I thought it wasn't. End of the news. Let's get into a little bit more of you feel me? True. I don't know what you're saying true to, but yeah, I agree with you. I forgot what I said, low key. Let's go. Let's go. The Jason Williams situation is bad. Let's see this Jason Williams situation, man. I think I already know what it is. Yes, he has taken several political compassion and it is always liberal. I mean, bro, I'm gonna be. I'm gonna keep it a buck game. People do this all the time. Nobody's thinking about. Well, I guess you can say yes, he is exploiting animals because he brought them there just for some content activity. But they act like, yo, bro, he brought these animals to his house to slaughter them. He brought the animals to a slaughterhouse and was gonna kill them on stream. Yo, gang. I'm sorry, bro. Like when people go to zoos on stream, like an actual zoo, you're exploiting animals. They exploit animals. That's what that is. I don't care whether they take care of them or not. It's exploitation. You have them not on stage, but you have them presented to people like, yo, look at this tiger, look at this lion, look at this bear, look at this giraffe, look at these zebras. You know what I'm saying? Like you have these things for a reason, bro. It's all exploitation. What are we talking about? No matter what you think of calling it, whatever you want to call it, it's all exploitation, bro. Have you try to frame it? Is some exploitation better than others? Like people who actually care about the animals and don't want to kill them or sell them to people who like poachers or whatever the case, or game, like not big game but game hunting farms or whatever the case may be. Yeah, but like we can't just say, oh, he's exploiting animals for content and for money. People do the same thing, gang. That's why zoos are around. Zoos make money off of animals being at their zoos. If if zoos made no money, there would be none. There would be no zoos, gang. No bullshit. We have two zoos in Chicago, bro. Brookfield and Lincoln Park Zoo. They make a ton of money. That's crazy. if I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000, these same people who are complaining wouldn't give a damn or wouldn't care enough to try to see if those animals are are treated right or are cared for. If I'm gonna be all the way 100 with you, as well as he probably didn't because he just had them on stream for content. Cool, which I guess you could say is cool, is not cool, whatever. It's exploitation. Bada bing, bada boom. Really don't give a fuck. But everybody that's complaining, it's like I get. I guess you can equate this to somebody complaining about people being homeless, right? If you somebody that's complaining about people being homeless and you advocating for this and you're like, yo, bro, should nobody be homeless? People should have a place to live, X, Y, and Z, yada yada yada. But you also aren't doing things to help people not be homeless. You are a huge part of the problem too. Like you complained about this, but you ain't helping nobody, gang. If you're not gonna go help nobody do none of that or help several people, then you should stop talking. Just like this situation, if you're not gonna go help or find them animals to see if they are being taken care of, what's your point? I guess it's like I would get it's the learn a lesson thing of like, oh, you can't just exploit animals because you want to make content. Sure, I understand that, but let's be all the way honest here, bro. Somebody's gonna exploit these animals. These animals might end up in a goddamn zoo. Who knows? See what I'm saying? Either way, they're gonna be exploited, bro. That's kind of a thing. So it's not like he ain't the first nigga to exploit an animal. He ain't gonna be the last neither. It gives you 500. What? Did he just make a Fortnite reference? Nah. I mean, this idea is kind of dope though, gang. Like, yeah. What else? Like, I mean, I get the exploitation narrative, but it's like, my nigga, let's be serious, bro. What the fuck else are we doing here, bro? My nigga, like, come on. What are we like? Twitch is a whole exploitation thing in general. It's like if people made a big deal about this, what about the bitch that had the two human dog uh latex suit wearing motherfuckers on stream? What about that bitch? I didn't see nobody making no big deal about that. But we making a big deal about this nigga having animals on stream gang. They act like yo, he had them on here and he was like shooting them with BB guns and he was like setting them on fire and shit, doing weird shit. Like I I don't get it. Is everybody being morally virtuous? See, it's people like this. What made him feel like I should take this morally virtuous stance and say, "Oh, this punk had the stones to." First of all, I've never heard anybody say that. This punk had the stones to call her just to get a reaction. Yeah. If I had people in my phone, I'd call them too. Like, look, bro, this is what I got going on. if I'm streaming, like motherfucker, yo, bro, why the fuck do you have animals? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I would get like that reaction, or motherfucker be like, yo, my nigga, like, get the fuck off my phone with this bullshit. What are you talking about right now? But this right here, this person doesn't deserve to be on a streaming platform. Just should be removed for bringing animals on fucking stream, gang. I'm sorry, bro. We gotta do better, my nigga. Like, this person gives me the vibes of, oh, they cried when when the zoo killed Harambe, bro, for dragging that little kid. Like, come on, gang. We gotta do better, man. Like, please. What does she do though? Like, I'm not understanding this. What does she do? Like, okay, so she has a, so Chad, what's that word? My nigga obscure. So she has a sanctuary where she has rescue animals. I guess that was in captivity and maybe being abused by people, or maybe they wasn't. What where's the abuse here? I'm not understanding this. Like, where's the, like, I get the exploitation thing. Like, oh, you just using them for content. Okay, you can say that that's fucked up or whatever. Cool, but either way, they're being exploited because it's a petting zoo. People call petting zoos for like birthdays and all that, and be like, "Yo, come through. I'm trying to get my kids to pet some animals and have some fun." That's a thing, gang. It's not like that's not foreign. He's not the first nigga to ever have a petting zoo. Or is he the first nigga to ever do this on stream? I highly doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Shot, do I have the pass? What pass? Nigga, the N word pass if you're not black? No. Whoa. I mean, I can't say that he was trying to I can't say he was trying to call her and make fun of her. Maybe he was just trying to show her, like, look, man, I got some animals on stream, and I don't know, but I don't. Well, that would be up to him. I'm not in his brain, so I can't say whether he was trying to make fun of her or not. I mean, I understand. I understand what SQC is saying. Yeah, the mere fact that you have these animals in this closed off thing is abuse and all that. Oh man, please no, nigga, you don't get no pass. Um, the mere fact that you have these animals in this closed off space or whatever the case may be, and they being exploited or whatever is abuse. Okay, I can buy into that. But my what the same idea of a petting zoo is petting zoos are basically mobile zoos, gang. So if we gonna have this morally virtuous standpoint of petting zoos, we're gonna have to have the same thing about zoos, because all zoos across the world, at least this is just from my standpoint. I've been to Brookfield Zoo and I think I've been to Lincoln Park Zoo as well. Tigers, lions, zebras, gorillas. Um, None of those motherfuckers are native to America. See what I'm saying? Ain't none of them joints over here. So what makes it okay for a zoo to have these animals, and what makes it okay for a petting zoo to not have these animals? It's basically the same thing. Only difference is you don't get to go into the actual zoo and pet the animals. That's the difference. You just get to watch and look. See what I'm saying? Which is another form of exploitation. I get the exploitation thing being wrong. Cool. But zoos are the same fucking thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I guess you would be like, oh, but petting zoos might harm these animals or whatever, and take care of the animals in a different way. It's more of a what word am I looking for? It's much more. What fucking word am I looking for, bro? I don't know the word I'm looking for, but I think these are along the same thing, minus the petting part. Just exploitation. Zoos are exploiting animals, gang. That's just a fact. It is what it is. People coming through, hundreds of people coming through with actually thousands in the city of Chicago. Thousands of people are coming through here every day to look at these fucking animals. And I've been to zoos, even as a shorty, and been looking at the animals like, damn, these animals don't look like they want to be here. See what I'm saying? So his his animals. No, I was gonna say his animals. His chat to my L liberal. Um, Fake MAGA, Jesus Christ. I mean, but if that's the case, if he got this energy for this petting zoo, you gotta have the energy for zoos too, gang. So no zoo should have no animals. Zoos should never exist. If that's the case, they okay, liberal. Said correct your brain, lift your head. What about pets? I ain't gonna say what about pets, bro, but you can have the same take for zoos then. Like no bullshit. But it's gonna oh my god, bro, but you don't get it. It's the petting thing and they might kill the animals or they might harm them. Zoos actually take care of them and care for them. Cool. It's still exploitation. Regardless of whatever you just told me. It's exploitation. People come here, they give out free tickets. Like I'm This is just a fact. You can go to on some days, and I'm pretty sure these days are probably coming up. You can go to Brookfield Zoo and Lincoln Park Zoo and get in for free tickets to walk around the zoo and look at animals. Free, no bullshit. This is a fact. Like I don't get it. What's the big deal, gang? The this would be like somebody complaining about big milk, like doing whatever they do to get milk, and then being like, yeah, man, but with almond or soy milk, they don't have to do this. It's like, my nigga, you're not gonna stop it. The only way you can stop it is if you stop paying for it. If people stop paying to go to zoos, zoos would no longer be profitable, and people would stop having them. If people stop paying for petting zoos, this would stop happening. But it's never gonna stop, gang. So what are we talking about? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Shout out to this nigga, man. See, I just had the same take. Like, let's say the same thing about zoos then. I don't know what the fuck hate farm is, but Let's talk about zoos doing the same thing. Like zoos are literally the exact same thing. It's the same representation, gang. Minus you can't pet any of these animals. None of those animals are supposed to be there. No elephants, no rhinos, like a rhinoceros. None of them shits are supposed to be in zoos in America. I don't give a damn whether the city is, whether you got the zoos in New York, zoos in California, zoos in Texas, zoos in Chicago, wherever, Philly, don't matter, gang. All of them practically got the same thing with monkeys in them and snakes and crocodiles, and it's like, bro, why is this here? See what I'm saying? But it's exploitation. Same thing. They can make money off of it. They found out they can make paper off this. It's like, yo, we're gonna do it. I ain't gonna lie, he cooking their ass. He is cooking. He's talking about, I guarantee they eat bacon. I guarantee you they eat burgers. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. W Jason for standing on 10 and holding his nuts. I mean, what remorse should he have though? Like, I'm not understanding this. I get him understanding like, yo, this is like exploitation, whatever, for your views or your content, cool. But it's a thing where it's like, my nigga, I'm doing content. People have petting zoos all the time. Me not like, is it a thing where it's like, okay, Jason has influence. He has people that watches him. Cool. Okay, that makes sense. They're going to think that this is okay to do. I guarantee you, I'm just being all the way funky about this. Okay, I can understand that sentiment. But I guarantee you the people in his chat have been to zoos before, and some of them have either had petting zoos at their own crib or have been to a place where somebody had a petting zoo or seen somebody have a petting zoo and been like, oh man, okay, this is just some regular shit. What are we like? I don't get the like more morally virtuous stand on my high horse type activity. Like I'm holier than thou. What are we doing? Those people are idiots. His chat's on who cares? Who cares? What is that? Triple down, Jesus. Triple down, demon. Someone who gives a fuck about Twitter gang. Double down. Yeah, Twitter ain't the place to be when it's like when they feel like you did something wrong. It's not the place for you to go and be like, oh yeah, bro, what's up, man? Let me see what they got to say about me. Shop one of those. I did react to this yesterday off Twitter though. How is he supposed to know she doesn't like petting zoos though? Like, is that even if that was something that she told him before? It's like, I don't give a fuck about no storage, bitch. The fuck, bro. This phone is well. Never mind. even if he told her, well, even if she told him that she don't like petting zoos, gang, is he supposed to just remember that off the top of his dome? Like, is that supposed to be something he just remembers? Like, I would get if that was like his bitch, but that's not his lady. Like, so what we like? I don't understand it. Jesus, boy. Yeah, they was deep frying him. I mean, if that's the case though, you can we what like what where's the smoke that we have for zoos then, gang? Like what are we talking about? And even then, she's like, yo, it's not all companies that do bullshit to the animals or whatever the case may be. Or is this a thing where it's like they actually helping the animals? Is this right for the animals, or is this just something that's for the humans' pleasure? The whole idea of a petting zoo is for humans to get a kick out of like, yo, petting the animals, seeing them and feed them. the I'm not saying that, well, once again, like she just said, not everything's not black and white. So you would never know if the company that you hiring for a petting zoo is treating animals like shit. Even if you ask them if they treat animals like shit, no, you don't know this unless you work for them. You work for them, then yeah, you would understand or you would know. But he's not looking into that game, especially when he think about, oh shit, I'm trying to get some content in for today. I ain't thinking about whether these animals is treated right or not, gang. What? If that's the case, you gotta feel like this about everybody's animals or whatever animals you see, and it's like I can't feel like that about everything. It's impossible. I mean, but even then, I think this would be a great point to harp on, or you would be able to sit here and say this to him if she knew whether that company was treating those animals bad or if they wasn't treating those animals bad. So if it comes out that the hand that the place that he rented the pet zoos from, that they treat their animals with great care and take very good care of them, and they just use them for petting zoo, is the would that be a better thing, or is it the whole petting zoo thing in general? I'm not just like where is the, oh, this is the good side, this is the bad side, or is this just all bad for everybody? If this is all bad for everybody, shut all zoos down. You have to, like, you can't, like, we can't go one end of the spectrum, like we can't go so far left with things, and not even to get political, but you can't go so far left with something and then not be able to bring it either back to the middle or go far right with it too. Feel me? I mean, even then, if okay, if let me just play devil's advocate, continue to play devil's advocate, I guess. Even then, when these animals do grow up and like people have baby animals, they think they cute, whatever. I agree with that. I'm with you on that one. But my whole thing is when it's time for these animals to go, gang, and for them to get slaughtered, essentially, and used for products, that's gonna happen regardless. So how will we stop it? Are we gonna command zoos and petting zoos to keep these animals, or what are we gonna do? Not understanding. Like how what you gonna save them? You gonna keep them for the rest of your life? You gonna give them a proper burial? What we gonna do with it? I don't understand it. Like it maybe it's not maybe it's just not clicking for me. I don't know. Novelty, they definitely performative gang. They're like, yo, um, I think this is terrible. I want to stand with everybody else so I can seem like I'm on the right side of history type activity, which is never good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you can end up being wrong and be like, oh shit, what the fuck? You feel what I'm saying? What's that word, Mika? I mean, who is we? You mean he is all over Twitter? I don't really. Well, I guess you could say we because she was in the clip too, but they cooking this thing. They ain't cooking her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, that's normal though. Like, ain't nobody. Most people, it's like okay, it would be like, and I guess you could say it's different because it's buying an animal, but it's like you going to the pound and you buying a dog, gang. Are you thinking like, oh my god, bro? Are people gonna think that I'm gonna treat this dog well? Was this dog treated well before I bought it? You're not really thinking like that, but you know in your heart of hearts what you trying to do with said animal that you finna buy, and if you're gonna take care of it properly, you at least you should know. I don't know why he sound like he's finna cry, gang, but if I'm being out with 100, I don't know what that meant by he's one of the good ones. I guess maybe he's a good person, maybe he's not a good person. I don't really fucking know. But I would get everybody being in the uproar if he brought this animal petting zoo on stream and was like, man, look, you know what I'm finna do? I'm finna shoot BB guns, or I'm finna throw metal darts at all these animals. That would have been nuclear. That would have been some nuclear work. But everything else is like, come on, bro. And he's stuttering like a motherfucker. I mean, but even then, bro, just to end this on a, I guess maybe a good note, or maybe a bad note, maybe a positive. I don't really know. But is he supposed to now think like, oh man, bro, all well mobile petting zoos are bad? But even then, like she said, it's not black and white because nothing is black and white. You don't know if the petting zoo's bad. You don't know if the petting zoo's good because you don't own the petting zoo. Even if you were to ask them, they could lie straight to your face, and they could be putting these animals and goddamn it, they could be giving them electric shocks, or shocking them with shock collars for hours before they even bring the animals to you. You feel what I'm saying? So you would never know, gang. That's my whole point. It's like it's being too morally virtuous, gang. You ain't gotta be. Let's not be morally virtuous with everything. There's certain things where it's like, okay, this is like everybody can condemn this, bro. But if we gonna condemn mobile petting zoos or petting zoos in general, we gotta condemn regular zoos too, bro. Sorry, and nobody can ever go to them again. Just being on it. Every single week. W Novelty, man. W Novelty vid, bro. This is some big W's, man. This is some big W. What the hell is all this? Okay, I don't know. Why the hell do I have an XQC video in here? Wait, this can't be in my what's it called? Is it? Where's my bro? Come on, bro. Where the fuck is my watch later at? I was finna say, my nigga, come on, bro. Come on, broski. Um, da, 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 da. Let's go. Where we gonna go with this, man? Let's go. Let's move right into a cheats video, bro. Just cuz. We on some just cuz activity. Alright. Movie theaters are completely ruined by cheats. Let's get into it. Let's see why movie theaters are completely ruined. That is a fact. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think I've ever experienced. Wait, no, I probably have, but I haven't been to the movies in so long. So it kind of, you know what I'm saying. He said probably ain't been to the movies since 2015. So actually, I know I haven't. Let me think about when the last time I went to the movies was. Hmm. What movie did I go see in the movies? Last time I went. Last time I went to the movies was probably 20. When what I don't know if you know this H3, but maybe you can look it up. Whatever year it was that the last, was it the last Bad Boys? I think it was the last Bad Boys that came out. The one with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith, and then they ended up like at the end of the movie, it was at like a zoo, and Reggie came through and he was laying, you know what I'm saying, he was laying people down and all that type of activity. Whatever year that movie came out, maybe that was 2023, 2024. This might have been before I was making content, so this might have been 2023. That's the last movie I can remember going to see in the theaters. So it's been a good minute for me. And before that, it was probably Avengers, like Endgame. Oh yeah, these people are definitely the worst individuals to be in a movie theater with. The person that's like, oh my god, let me make sure my phone screen is the brightest it's ever been in my lifetime, or as bright as the sun. Like, yo, my man, turn that phone screen down. You should do. I make sure I try to make sure my phone screen is turned down before I even step foot in the movie theater, bro. Like before I even walk in that joint, phone, what's it call it, brightness down. Has to be, bro. Oh, my used to give me head through the movies. Said I don't know how we get away with that shit. Damn. Well, more than likely, most people doing that in like empty movies. But W's, W head giver. Jesus. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've always kind of not liked those people that be at movie theaters and they gotta overly check their phone all the time. Like, okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. Well, let me not say. Well, actually, I can't say this. The only time I would be checking my phone is if I place bets. If I place bets and my bets are happening during the movie, and I remember to check my phone, then I would check my shit. But more than likely I'm paying attention to the movies because if my purpose was to come to the movies just to be on my phone, I wouldn't have came. I would have, you know what I'm saying, paused and it would have came. Wouldn't have came. I'm paying attention to the movie game. Like you more than likely you pay for it, or even if I didn't, it's like, come on, gang, what are we doing? I'm not finna waste my movie experience. I wanted to see the movie. Let's get the, you know what I'm saying. So they checking the main point that went all the way in on. Hell, W meme. That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie to you. This was me. This was me growing up as a kid. Yeah, this was me growing up as a kid. My mama definitely used to have us doing this. Like, yeah, the snack concealment. If he's gonna talk about like the people who bring in their own snacks, Subway, McDonald's, Wendy's. Yeah, I was definitely one of them. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them individuals, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, you don't realize how loud that stuff actually is until you unwrapping it and you like, oh my god, bro, this is super loud. I know people are looking at me like this fat bastard. Why is he unraveling this shit? That loud ass rapper. So yeah, I'm one of these people. I've done this before, so I can't say nothing. So my grandma told me this facts. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jesus. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's too much, bro. That's too much. Like we just used to. I bro, you take you if you got like burgers or chicken sandwiches or something from McDonald's, Wendy's, you put them in your pockets. You the and the most that you are going to buy is a drink. You get you a slushy or a soda or whatever the case may be. You get you one of the big ass cups. You go in there and pay for the cup and you can get free refills all you want. And then you go about your business. You don't do all the like what am I doing the whole like oh let me bring in a goddamn Chipotle bag. First of all, if you eating a Chipotle bowl in a movie theater, you're next level fat fuck, bro. So I went with the combo. Nah, more than likely, bro, it's always just it was either a Subway sandwich or just like a McChicken or like a McDouble or something like that. It was never no fries and nothing like that. I would nuke them fries before we even get to the movie theater. But it's just burgers and all that stuff, bro. You get you something that you know you can eat, you can sit through the movie, boom bam bop, you good. Eating a shopping cart, trust I know ball, what? And why's your name Mexican Donkey One? Jesus, boy. What you mean eating a shopping cart? Nah, that's nuclear. Eating a shopping cart in a movie theater is crazy work, bro. Facts. Yeah, that's a fact. Oh my god, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am so glad to say I haven't experienced the seat kicker thing. I haven't experienced that since I want to say probably like 2010, 2010, maybe 2011, probably even before that, bro. But yeah, like 2010, 2011, 2012. That was the last time I experienced like the seat kicker thing. Only because the movie theater that we would go to like had the whole they you know when AMC started to do the whole remodeling thing and they started to introduce well at least I hope everybody else's movie theaters did this too. But AMC around the way did the whole remodeling thing and they introduced like the sofa reclining chairs. That's when that started to get introduced like 2015, 16, 17, I think. Because that's the last time I could ever remember being in the movie theater and having kids run behind me and kick my seats and all that, bro, was at least 2010 or 2011 or something like that. So a decade plus, bro, that which is crazy work. Thank God AMC was like, let's make investments on making our movie theaters better and not have every seat feel like we sitting this far away from each other. Like, come on, bro. Yep. That is a fact. I ain't gonna lie. It it always pains me when people who can't control their fucking kids bring their kids to a goddamn movie theater and their kids start doing like the bullshit that they do at the crib, like playing on the floor and doing cartwheels and tucking rolls and running around a movie theater. It's like, my man, you knew bringing them here, like maybe because y'all wanted to get out the house, y'all should have went to the fucking park. Why would you bring these dumb retarded ass kids? Man, let me not call them kids retarded. Why would you bring these idiots to why would you bring these idiots to the movie theater with me and I'm trying to watch a movie, bro? Come on, gang, tighten up, please. Yeah, that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie, getting to the movies early is always the play. Mainly because whatever is on screen, like whatever recent movies is finna come out, bro, it's always best to see. It's always best to see what movies is finna come out in theaters. Like if that makes sense, like the like how they preview all those movies that's finna come on. Like another dope thing. I guess you could say I'm finna show my age here. Well, H3, you already gonna know what I'm finna say, so this doesn't you gonna agree with the fuck I'm finna. You know what I'm finna say, my nigga. When DVDs, we used to buy movies on DVD back in the day, and you put them in the DVD player or Xbox or whatever, PlayStation, what have you, and you playing the movie, and the before the movie gets to the screen, it's showing you all the movies that's finna come out in theaters or yeah, the day that they drop in theaters or whatever the case may be, in the previews, just like the movies do, and then it gets to the home screen where you can play the movie. That was peak. Peak, bro. Movies, I don't care. Movie website, they need to start doing that again. Like that's tough. That's always been tough to me. It's like, oh my god, I get to see this movie, this movie, this movie, this movie, at these dates, and these dates. Oh my god, tough, bro. Peak. I get the what? See, bro. I know you probably thought like, what, bro? I ain't seen that in like 15 years. That took me back because I want to say when did I do this? I did this like 5 6 months ago. Had the DVD player and just playing random movies, and you just seeing all the movies that they was like, oh, this finna come out, this finna come out, this finna come out. I was like, damn, gang, that's crazy. Says some has game built into. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. On the title screen, some yeah, Spy Kids, all that, bro. Yes, that shit was so tough, man. It was great times, bro. We will never get back to those times, bro. Ever, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The people who do clap, it's like yeah, they are nuclear, but I haven't dealt with that too much, so I can't really say nothing. Oh yeah, that's so awkward, bro. That's awkward. True. Damn, is it crazy to say that I've never seen Oppenheimer? Still never seen that shit. It's a bunch of movies that came out that I still never seen, so I guess it's not crazy. That's a fact. Damn. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I'm gonna be 100, cheats. I think most, massive studios that I think most massive studios feel like that they need to overly exaggerate how good the movie is going to be, or that I think most, how would I put this? I think most big movie companies feel like I think they put more into the trailer than the actual movie being good. They want to make sure the trailer looks fire, but then when it comes to the movie, it's like, damn, gang, this shit was. I said the trailer looked so good, and this movie was really this ass. My nigga, put more into the movie instead of the trailer, and stop trying to focus on hiring like or getting big name actors. It's mainly the people who are like low grade actors, not even low grade, but actors that we don't know that perform a lot better because it's like, oh, we don't know this guy, so we're not expecting this of this person or whatever the case may be. I think that's what we need to get back to. I think it's the same thing with overhyping. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Overhyping. They overhype the movie so much to the point where when you go see it, it's like, damn, this shit really underperformed for me. Like this is underwhelming to the motherfucker. It's like it's like when gaming companies, Activision, whatever the case may be, drop or focus on putting all this work into this Call of Duty or whatever big game they plan on dropping, and then they drop the game, and then people get into it and be like, "Yo, my nigga, this shit is ass." Versus if it's like an indie dev, somebody that sat back and made a damn FNAF game and probably spent like $5,000 making a game, and they put their game out and it performs much better than this game that cost $100 million to make. It's like it's basically the same thing. Focus more on the game actually being good rather than you trying to put out all this goddamn hype surrounding the game. That's what makes it trash. W cheats, man. W video. It's crazy. Somebody was just in the chat yesterday telling me to watch Obsession and that it was decent. I might have to check that out, bro. I don't know when, but I'll get to that. You dig? Let's go to what is this? TikTokers got clocked, nigga. TikTokers got clocked. Let's see. This video's 3 minutes though, but let's see what's going on here. Jesus. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Whoever this nigga is, he funny as shit. I'm gonna have to subscribe to him. W what's the name of it? W the longest yard clip, man. What's that word, Aiden? I ain't gonna lie, SGA was out there cooking. He was cooking like beef stew, man. You know what I'm saying? He used to be Hermie, changed after my channel got deleted. Oh. Well, I'm gonna end up calling you Aiden all the time, but what's the word, Hermie? What you been up to, bro? As a little boy from Manchester. I ain't gonna lie, I see what he's trying to do. He's making videos like Saint Don do these type of vids. Tommy, all of them. Everybody make these type of vids, bro. Been playing guitar more. You playing the guitar now? That's tough. Shout out to all my guitar players out there, man. You like I forget that dude name. Like Jimi Hendrix. Wayne Benyama. Been playing for about 6 years. That's tough. Like the electric joint, or like electric guitar, or I don't really know no other guitars, or like the like not the ukulele, but like the regular joint. That is nuclear. W video from this guy, man, and this one only 3 minutes. Jeez, he got 22,000, 4 hours. Big dubs, man. Um, let's go. We go. About to say, bro, why they not showing my what's it called it on the what's it called it, bro? Why they not showing my forget what you call that shit, bro. Whatever, man. Let me lock in. Let me lock in real quick. Let's watch a 6 man video. I ain't watched 6 man in a minute. See what my nigga 6 man got going on. Okay, let's get to it. When your team is better than you, that's 6 man. And if I upload this for the people who are going to be like, "Oh my God, bro, you still haven't linked the name of the channel. His name is Six Man. If you want to watch the original video, you type his channel name in and you go watch the original. Don't comment all that in my comments, man. Stop all that meat riding. Appreciate y'all. Let's get into it, bro. No, this is not my MVP. Well, this is the league's MVP, but my MVP, no. If I had to choose one, I'd choose Braun every time. Yeah, Victor was like, "Well, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm on 10, boy." You know what I'm saying? So you ain't dropped the link. I want to see the original video. Um, well, Mika, that's just too bad, isn't it? Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Did he just call him Canadian Jalen Green? Okay, I guess whatever. Actually, he's not the greatest scorer of all time. Is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander the greatest free throw merchant of all time? Of course. Is he the greatest scorer of all time? Nowhere near, bro. We not even he I'm sorry, bro. He can't even be put in that category. That's not even for him, gang. And if we being 100, let's look at the game where he scored above 30. He shot 17 free throws. Look at look at every game that he has to get close to 30, with the exception of, what game was this? Um, with the exception of the second game, bro, every other game that he has to score anywhere near 30 points game, he has to shoot more than 10 free throws, which is insane, bro. Like, come on, bro. You gotta lock in. It like for one, he's like, "Oh, I feel like if I score 30, it's a good game." But then if like I got 30 now, it's like, "Oh, it's a bad game," because you shooting all them free throws. Stop shooting free throws, bro. And then we can, you know what I'm saying, we can talk, bro. Can I get a shout out my channel in all caps? Nevox. Shout out to you, bro. Yes. Like, that's trash, bro. And then they got Tony Brothers standing here pointing at his wrist, looking overly extra zesty, big Geech man vibes. Why are you doing that, bro? Come on, Tony Brothers. Like, chillax, man. But what you do? What you and Lou Dort go on a date after this? Tony Brothers. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. What game was that? Was that game five? Was that game five? Yeah, that was game five. Game five was so egregious, it didn't make no sense. I remember we made phone, or whatever you call him. Yeah, I remember phone. Sean Wright, James Capers, and Tony Brothers. Yeah, I love the fact that y'all are all brothers. I stand with my black people in solidarity. But y'all are y'all are the worst group of refs that they could have ever put together. Y'all might either be first or second to them refs that ref the game two of the Lakers series versus the Thunder. And then I noticed one of the same people. It was the Caucasian brother with the funny shaped head. Should I try to get him on stream? Sure. Jesus. I remember this story. Yeah, that was nuclear, bro. I get he was trying to be cool, and it's like, come on, gang. Like, why would you say that, Tony? It's like, who them hoes right there, man? That's cheering for you, man. It's like, come on, boy, stop playing with my mom and them before I slap you, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he changed his name though. Yeah, what's up? There he is. What's that word? Well, his name now is I'm stable. What's that word? Stable. Or phone. What's that word, man? Yep. Tony Brothers will check you up real fast. I think the difference between Tony Brothers and Scott Foster, though, Scott Foster hates one person and one person only. That's Chris Paul. He doesn't have any. I don't think Scott Foster has any other picks between who he hates and who he doesn't hate. Maybe he does, and I just don't see it. Probably, maybe even Jaylen Brown too, because Jaylen Brown do be calling out the refs. But other than that, I don't really see many other people that Scott Foster would be like, "Oh man, I have a vendetta against this guy, and I'm not gonna give you no calls and all that." And also, Scott Foster, I don't think he gives anybody any calls in the playoffs in general. He will definitely call fouls in regular season for sure. He's not really calling no fouls in the playoffs, gang. That's just not what he on. I ain't gonna lie to you. What you been up to though, phone? Jesus. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Who the hell was Shorty them? Was they at Oklahoma game or was they at what's it called them game? That's crazy, bro. Josh, I gotta go. I might see you in another stream. I bet Hermie. I'm gonna call you Aiden. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna call you one of these names, but I appreciate you for tuning in, gang. Yeah. To my US. Most likely to visit Israel. Jesus Christ, bro. I ain't gonna lie, to me, it was getting ridiculous way before this. The fact that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander had 17 points. He had 17 points, bro. And literally, you could say 65 to 70% of his points all came from the free throw line. He had 17 points. He had shot 10 free throws, bro. He was like 2 for 9 or something like that from the field, or like 3 for, well, whatever he was. Game. He only, so realistically he only had 7 points. How did you shoot 10 free? You got 17 points and 10. You shot 10 free throws, game. So you telling me you only have 7 points? They didn't let you shoot 10 free throws, and they was calling any foul that they wanted to, bro. They breathe on you. They call it, like, come on, bro. Another foul. Like, this is why, and people, and I get, like, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, he does the foul baiting game, but like, I like in foul baiting, I guess you could say it's not even a problem. But the way he does the foul baiting with him falling to the floor every time is egregious. Nobody wants to see that. You know who's also a great foul baiter? Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic does foul baiting, gang. But like him working the angles, boom, bam, bop. Okay, boom. I you gonna bump into me. I'm gonna put this joint up. It's gonna bang off the glass. Boom, points. Now I'm going to the free throw line as well. Luka not doing all this falling to the ground activity. Will he flop and embellish the call? Yes. Falling to the ground every time you take a shot, game, is terrible work, gang. You gotta fix that, please. Of course. Shea shot 17 free throws. That's really all I have to say about this game. Game five, Shea shot 17 free throws. Nuclear work. And then he dressed like a geech. Came out firing. Bang. I ain't gonna lie to you. When you did low key smoke my bet and cost me some bread, but I'm glad y'all won this game. Facts. Without having to shoot 17 free throws. Jalen Green. Thank you. Jesus. Shea Alexander minus 28. Childs 2023 and B for the lowest plus minus by the NBA's MVP. Clinton opportunity. Playback. Well, it's just a play by player. Jesus, boy. How are we gonna how are we gonna get any offense going when Castle and Harper are WWE tag team on Shea? Well, let's try this out for size. Let's try beating the double team and shooting the ball without trying to get fouls and making the shots instead of being like, let me rely on the free throw line. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. All that. Oh my God, he has 127 consecutive 20-point games. Guess what, man? Get some buckets. That's all I got to say to Shea Gilly, man. Get some buckets. Real buckets, not free throws. Bucket man. Become bucket man. Bucket man, get him. Mm-hmm. Yep. I ain't gonna lie to you. Underdog doing this, and then I did hear that Shay's people was like, "Yeah, let's send them a cease and desist because they can't be doing this." Yeah, this is funny though, bro. This is hilarious. Hopefully, they can sell this and people can buy it and be like, "Oh my God, man, I foul him, foul him." Yeah, they did. They did just see a potential money grab and was like, "Oh my God, we could just eat off of this." So yeah, I get what he's saying. If Shay did send them a cease and desist, they can go ahead and get some paper from that. Like, yo, let me get that from you. Don't use my name, image, and likeness, man, for y'all own personal gain. And y'all a gambling company. Yeah, let me get that money from you. Yeah, that's true. W6 man, bro. This is a W freaking video, man. I love this video. W6 man. W Shay Gilly. W's for them losing in the game 7. Big W's. Um, last should I do this video too? The art of LARPing. I might say that joint for tomorrow. Matter of fact, I am gonna say that joint for tomorrow. Um, yeah, yeah, I'll say that joint for tomorrow, bro. And I'm gonna get off stream. W 2 hour stream. Almost 2.5 hours. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm off this joint though. Love y'all. I'm out. I do got to do some more uploading and push some more content out there, get some more videos out there. You dig me? But big deuces. I'm out ski. You dig me? You dig, you dig, you dig, you dig, you dig. Appreciate y'all, Twitch. Appreciate y'all, appreciate y'all, appreciate y'all. Um, 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 um. Boom, bam, bop. Boom, bam, bop. Boom, bam, bop. Damn, I gotta. Damn, let me see if I gotta post some videos off here. I probably do. Appreciate y'all too, YouTube, man. Let me go and get up. Dig.